Alright guys, welcome. We have Nakamura versus Power Moes today. We're just waiting for people to join the stream and flood in since I've just sent out the notifications for Discord. Hey man, sup? Welcome to my stream. I hope you enjoy this show match. The Meta, you registered in the 2v2 tournament? It's fucking awesome. The 2v2 tournament is going to be absolutely lit. Judas Rising, is this your new tag again? Well, thanks for the follow anyway. Alright, let's get this party started. So you've probably all seen that Nakamura has come back to Halo Wars 2 within the last week. He's been grinding his heart out. So let's see what he can do against Power Moes. Obviously, he lost to B-Safe 3-1 in the last series, but he's definitely improved since then. He played Almirante earlier, only lost 3-2, so we'll see how it goes. So we're going to be getting Colony coming out for Nakamura here, straight against Moes' Arbiter. Hopefully Moes has been practicing his Arbiter because the last time I checked it wasn't that great. Oh nice, my keys are reset. That's fucking awesome, bro. Nonetheless, we're probably going to be getting a double chopper with skit from Nakamura. That's QE. Chopper is on its way out. We've got Ghost coming out as well. Naka does have his rally point on the power on Power Moes' side of the map. Gonna be harassing this Ghost that is picking up the power there. Uses his ram instantly. Puts that on cooldown so it will come back up. I mean, it's already quarter gone. And he's going to chase down this Ghost. He's got a Grunt to support. He's going to lose that Ghost if he's not careful. He gets the ram off. He's actually might chase down the chopper. And the Grunt's one-shot. He's going to one-shot the chopper. He just manages to get away with 0 HP. And he's going to get a skitter on that. That's going to give it some HP, but could have been probably a waste and almost losing that chopper. But he's now going to be able to pick off this Grunt and this Ghost. Skitter is actually shooting the wrong one. He decides to ram the Ghost. Wants to secure the kill there. And now he can go back and take this Grunt out as well. So great bit of micro there from Nakamura to actually save his chopper and pick off 2 units in the process as well. Moes will be kicking himself for not actually chasing that down. There was literally like a second where he needed to move forward to hit it with 1 bullet, but disappeared. However, Power Moes has secured 2 of his mini bases. Going to be going for the 3rd one now as well. Normally on Bedrock, people like to build the watchtower to see this one, but Power Moes is just going to run that Grunt all the way around, and Nakamura now comfortably starting to pick up the mini bases on his side of the map as well. Do have a raid count coming up from him 5th on the main base. Only just getting that generator upgrade 5 seconds out. Moes has had his upgraded for quite a while, and he's going to be getting the scout off with this chopper skit as well. Just going to be really annoying with that. Did build the 2nd chopper, so we're probably going to get another skitterer coming on the way to help. That chopper skits are extremely good for pressurizing the map early on, and here we go. He's going to pick off another Grunt here. Even with the low HP, he's just going to do so much damage to these Grunts. Palmo's now going to be getting a nice scout on these mini bases. Hasn't scouted the main base yet. He will be able to see some of it from the top, but not all of it. And Nakamura finally going to be picking up that 3rd and final mini base. Do have a couple of more skits. Nakamura playing very aggressively. He's on Power Moes' side of the map. He's going to be denying the capture of this power node here. Moes now going to be building that turret 20 seconds out, but there is a Goliath with a skitter on the way. Looks like Naka's going to start getting even more aggressive. Moes desperately is going to need a raid camp here. He actually went double gen. The generator's on the back. There goes the mines. Gonna give the healing buff and the damage buff, plus the speed as well, with the conduit of rage to these grunts. But look how much damage they actually do to this Goliath. Not a lot at all. They're actually doing more damage to it with that heal on for some reason. Gonna be doing some good amount of damage on that generator with just one Goliath. This is how much base damage these things do. Let's take it down very quickly, and there's more on the way as well. The raid camp does come up. You might even need an anti-infantry turret here. That generator is going to fall. Good job he has the second one. However, a nice Goliath drop can easily pick that off later in the mid-game or on third point. Yo, Hero, do you want to play Naka after this? I was messaging you to do it today instead of tomorrow because I can't do it tomorrow now. Do have a suicide gun here. Going to be going in on that Goliath, which was a red bar. So all in all, good push by Naka. He did lose 3 Goliaths, a couple of grunts and a chopper skit, but he did take that generator. Moes, however, has a lot more power than Naka does. He's 50 power away from Tech 2. That's where Arbiter wants to be. So he's going to hit Tech 2 well before this colony player. Alright, bro. Naka really wanted to play you, that's all. Hi, sticks and scallops, let's go. Mo's now going to be pushing it out, taking the first power node after kind of successfully defending that push. I mean, he did lose the generator, but he does have Tech 2 now. It's just going to be what he does with it. Nakamura did go grunt mines, and again he's going to be getting aggressive, pushing up. We do have a couple of elite rangers coming out. It looks like it's just one raid camp from Moes at the moment, and we do have the Apex coming up with a third turret as well, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem for him as long as he can micro the engineers to obviously save the buildings that do get low. Ranger coming out now, going to be doing some extra DPS to these units, and Naka's still going in for a kind of an all-in push still. Needs to back off. He didn't take the power nodes in the background, he's just decided to do that now, but that would really have helped him here to get into Tech 2. No, he's only just upgrading his second generator, so still 700 power out. So he kind of just needs to keep building Goliaths now to do some extra damage. He has the Goliath drop there. Hasn't scouted the expo from Moes. The NG is coming in with the Rangers to try and save this mini base. Should pop the shield to negate some more damage. The Goliaths are going to kill it, but the Rangers should be able to chase them down. At least pick off one of these. One falls. The rally point of Naka is still on the main base of EOD, and he's doing some good splits here with the Goliaths to actually kill these mini bases. So this one's probably going to fall as well. There's going to be 2 Goliaths on there and nothing to defend that from Moes. Rangers are going to try and chase this down. Should be able to escape. And Naka still has map priority to take these power nodes in the center. Only 100 power out now for Tech 2. Ranger numbers are building for Moes. 3 or 4 rangers now. Gonna be losing this mini base as well. Nice little grunt survived here for the next potential Goliath drop. Remember, there is a generator on here. It's pretty defenseless at the moment. This is why I don't like putting generators on mini bases, especially against banished players or cutter with the ODST drop. Should be able to pick this mini base up for himself. The Marauder is coming in. Naka does grab that just in time. Got the double Goliaths on here as well. He needs to get the Engies over there. 2 are on the way. And Naka now picking up an Expo with 5 seconds out from Tech 2. Moes is going to be upgrading his Expo. And the Engies should be able to save this. Got the Ranger there again as well, but the heal is going down. Needs to get some more Rangers over here. Now going to be 4 power nodes to 1 in favor of Nakamura. Oh, the Hunter's Brand going down as he focuses the generator. Give everything to kill that. Hunter's Brand, heal the Goliaths. Everything to just try and kill that. And the Skitter almost killing the Engies as well. Picking them off with the rest of that Hunter's Brand. Really tough for power modes. And a good use of leader powers for Nakamura there. Naka playing it really well at the moment. Going to be picking up that third generator. He's going to lose these Goliaths, but he's done a lot of damage this game. Killed 2 gens. It's like Palmer's going to be getting that second gen back up on his Expo. And this is where the Arbiter is going to be researched now. Nakamura's going to lose that mini base to the Marauder. Won't harm him too much. Palmer's hasn't built on this one as of yet. After retaking it. Another Goliath drop coming down, but that's going to get absolutely melted by this army. Yo, Geff, thanks for the raid of 17. Welcome, guys, to this show match. Nakamura versus Power Moes. This is game number 1. Nakamura so far has the advantage in this game. Nakamura building on his Expo now. What's up, Craig? Kekoa. A good 2 minutes, Ice Joe. A good 2 minutes. 4 nodes to 1. Army of grunts from Naka though. Not seeing a lot of tech units come out for him yet, but great enforcer drop from Power Moes. This Expo is gone. No way that survives. Cancelled the upgrade on it, sacked all his pads to get his money back. He's going to lose that Expo. And this is where Power Moes can actually now retake these power nodes. And he still has the Expo, so despite losing those 2 gens, he's now managing to claw himself in the game. And look at this army. This is a Tech 2 army as well. Nakamura still on grunts and only 38 population with those grunts. Did you hit 50 subs already, Scoot? You got 4 emotes. Shield does come up on that main base. However, this army is looking pretty strong right now. Going to be picking off the mini bases. The grunts are around here as well, so that Goliath drop can still go in. Could easily take out another gen. 3 turrets will not stop that Goliath drop. Naka going to be retaking some of these power nodes. What's up, Shaq? How you doing? You're my star player, Shaq. Oh, there we go. Nakamura's just waiting for the devastating host. He's going to drop it on his main base. This is probably the point where he wants to get rid of some of these grunts, though. He's getting the skitters out for his hunter captain, which is sat in that garrison. This is going to be an unmovable object sat in there. When's the Geffinator show match? You've been practicing ones a lot, Geff. Naka is now going to start pushing out. So there's a lot of ranges here. There's not really a lot to deal with vehicles. We got 1 hunter. Viability goes down on the Arbiter. He's not upgraded. The good Hunter's Brand coming down there. Mine's coming down to proc that Conduit of Rage. It's going to give him the heal, the damage. But Moes losing a lot here. 38 population versus 75. Naka's literally lost nothing. Going to get the stasis onto the hunter captain as Moes escapes with what's left of this army. Getting absolutely melted by that Hunter's Brand. And these vet units as well. Thank you for the follow. Pushing up, Paul Hunter there is going to get killed. Expo again gets taken down. Naka just can't secure that against this Arbiter drop. And the other drop is still alive, going to be taking down the mini bases of Naka. And Naka's trying to do the same thing as well with his Goliath. He's got them split at the moment. Picked off one, going to pick off two. So they're going to trade mini bases here. But Naka has a really strong army right now. Next point is not far away, but that's going to be combat repair, and it's just going to get tankier. There goes the taunt from the Hunter Captain. Mass stasis goes down on the army while he tries to deal with this Hunter Captain. If he has teleport, which I don't think he does, he could be able to teleport out, but it's unlikely he has it. There we go. He gets his next point. Probably going to be combat repair. The heal going down on the Hunter Captain, and he's just tanking so much here. Moes needs to get back under his shield because this army is so strong right now. Viability going down for the Arbiter again. Moes doing everything he can. The shield is helping him a lot here. He's about to get a turret up. 66 population versus 75. Arbiter's going to die. He's not going to make it back to the shield. He's going to fall. And Moes is really struggling to deal with the Hunter Captain. And the vehicles in general he's struggling to deal with. The Hunter Captain now has Vet 1. And Palmer's down to 49 population now. He did pick up another base over here, but at what cost? The Goliaths are now onto his main base. Naka realizes he doesn't have a shield, but he's going to stay at the expo anyway because he dropped the shield there. Locust, Vet 3 Locust now. It does drop as a Vet 2, but he's managed to gain an extra point there. Honest Brand going down on the turret. Probably a bit of a waste. He could have hit all of these pads. But look at these Goliaths. Tanking the turret. He swapped to sensor towers, never mind. He doesn't have 3 turrets on here anymore. And we got another colony drop now. This game is just about to be over. The push on the main base with the Goliath drop should end it. 5 power nodes, 2-0. And unfortunately, 4 power Moes. He is just being outmatched by Naka's colony. And there we have it. Game number 1 going to be going down to Nakamura. Got the cheeky stats. Alright guys, so we're going to be following the same rotation of the previous show matches I've been doing lately. Not Rift. We start Bedrock, we're going to go Frontier to Rift to Mirage to Vault. No repeat leaders and no bans, so we bring out the skill of almost everybody who plays show matches on this stream. They have to play 5 leaders at maximum, 3 as a minimum in the best of 5 series. And the maps give a good variation as well with the limited maps we do have on this game. Oof. Alright, game number 2. Naka's Voridus is going to be going up against Palmos' Atriox. Okay, so Naka has been practicing a lot of Voridus this week. He has been struggling a lot though, like on his favourable maps and matchups. He has actually been losing. And as you all know, Palmos is a veteran Atriox player. So interesting to see how this is going to go down. Since that Chosen is going to be extremely difficult to kill. Chopper out for Nakamura. So we're just getting double grunt start from Power Moes. Naka's going to beat him to the side power. He's going to be getting the central power as well. Yeah, Moes hasn't even attempted to go to the side bundles. So Naka's basically got 3 resources over here. He's got 150 power plus another 150. That's going to be 300 plus the 100 here. So he's going to get 400 power up off the map before Moes can even start to contest it. He's got a grunt going over there, but it's going to be mostly gone by the time he makes it. Going to be getting aggressive now with the 2 grunts, but there is a chopper here. Naka going to be using the chopper to shoot the Sentinels. That means the grunts are going to have to run away and probably not take the power. But you can drag them to this mini base, which is exactly what's happening. I don't know if he meant that intentionally, but the Sentinels are now going to be attacking the mini base. Only one, unfortunately. Chopper tries coming back in, but he gets pinged by the double Sentinel. Moes picked up 3 mini bases really early on here. Naka's going to be securing his second, and we are getting a raid camp coming out from Nakamura's Vorida's 5th on the base. We didn't get a chosen 5th on the main base for Moes. He's going to be going down on the mini base now. Obviously, there's no early grunt rush from Nakamura. I don't think he's figured out that strat as of yet, but we do have 2 choppers out. We have a double raid camp, so there's going to be some jump pack brutes, maybe a couple of Grens mixed in there as well. Looks like we got 3 choppers now. Every grunt matters in the early game for Moes, and he's got an army of choppers pushing up to him. Needs to be careful, since that chosen is delayed. Grenadier drop goes down, but Moes did go plasma mines. That's going to be on the ramp. Nakamura does see that. He's going to be walking away from that. Goes down the other ramp. Scout the main base. And here comes Nakamura with the army of 1,000 grunts. Rams go down on the grunts of Moes. They're going to be picking off 2 grunts with those choppers, and the chosen, he is out, but he's not upgraded. We've still got 20 seconds before he can really do some damage to help defend this. The turret's coming up late as well. Just a couple of grunts left. We've got 19 population versus 37. Double raid camp, so there's going to be a lot of aggression pushing up to this base now. And remember, every bit of damage that Voridas does, he gains the money back. Naka sees the Chosen's unupgraded, so he's going to start doing some damage on him straight away to try and kill him as quickly as possible. Get the shield down. We got Gruntman's going down, the Ram's going down. His shield's already lost. Plasma rounds just gets upgraded, but the shield's gone. Nakamura might kill the Chosen here, and this game is going to be over. The Chosen's going to fall. Nakamura's going to get free reign at this base pretty much. Try and run away. He's one shot. Literally one shot. Here comes the chopper to finish him off, rams him to death, and Moes now finds himself in a lot of trouble. Looks like he might have overcommitted on mini bases here as well, picking up 4 with no defense. And he's got nothing to deal with these jump pack brutes. Has to rebuild the Chosen. Cannot afford him as of yet. Really needs to re-queue him back up. Just a well-timed push from Naka there. Grenadier drop coming down on all of these grunts. Super annoying for Moes to deal with. Bulwark coming down, going to save the gen. Going to heal a couple of these units up as well. This gen will fall though. Oh, will it? He's actually going to save it. Oh, that Gren's going to explode on all of those units. He didn't split out with there, but there's another jump pack brute coming in. He's got nothing else to heal it now. He's going to jump on to that generator, sitting in the goo, and these guns are going to be doing hardly any damage. One hit from that jump pack brute. The Chosen does come in now. A bit too late, and we are going to be getting a counter push onto Nakamura's base here. The turret does come up. He's on a double generator. There's 2 jump pack brutes at least. We're going to be getting a goo vortex coming down. Maybe an invig to help heal the gen. But now Naka's on 17 population, and this counter push from Moes might actually do a lot of damage. Even though he did lose his generator, he has rebuilt it. He can't afford to upgrade it, but he's going to be pushing up. Naka now has to put his whole focus down to defense here. He gets tech 2. But he's definitely going to be losing a generator of his own here. Possibly 2. Nakamura realizes that he's going to be going into a foundry, so he doesn't have to spend power, and the Chosen is going to be securing the raid camp mini base in the middle, just so Nakamura cannot do another counter push. Moes has no power. He cannot afford to build more jump pack brutes. It's like Nakamura might actually save this second generator. Yeah, he's actually going to save the second generator. Grendrop comes down anyway to help defend here. But this is going to be a good end-to-end game. Not normally something you see against the Voridus player, but Moes has 5 mini bases to 1 right now. Both players pretty much going to be hurting on power. Nakamura did manage to upgrade his. Moes is still in a kind of a pretty bad spot because Naka has Tech 2 first, but is not building any rangers to deal with the Chosen. The Chosen's going to be the big problem. He's just giving Nakamura money here. Is going to manage to have the map control to take the power nodes though. That's going to be 2-3 in a second to 0. Obviously 4 power nodes does equal an upgraded generator, so well worth having. And Moes desperately needs it now as well. He probably should just, yeah, he's going to upgrade the second generator rather than wait for Tech 2. But the best thing to do. Now Nakamura can just build up a Tech 2 army for the time being. He has an engineer coming out to heal this generator. Second gen on the way for him as well. Retakes one of the mini bases. Looks like Moes might have actually recycled that. And here comes the couple of marauders from Nakamura here. Obviously, the more aggressive he gets, the more money he makes. But definitely wants to avoid that Chosen. We're getting choppers coming out for Moes to help him a little bit on Tech 1. Just gotta keep building. Moes trying to take the 4th power node here. Can finally go Tech 2. And that Tech 2 Chosen is going to be nasty for this army. Here we go. Here's the chopper's going to be ramming down some of these marauders. Obviously, he has greater numbers. He has the Chosen here as well. So these marauders are just going to get caught out now. Very costly loss for Nakamura with this little push he had going on. Grendrop coming down to try and slow the army. Going to be... Might save the one marauder. He stopped it moving though. The Chosen's here. The shots are going to slow it. More rams coming in. How many choppers is this from Moes? He has 10 choppers with the Chosen. And very soon we're going to be getting Tech 2. War Council is coming up so you can get that Tech 2 upgrade for the Chosen. Naka again going to be spamming a lot of grunts to help buff his army numbers. Scorch round only 6 seconds out. Going to be sending his choppers to the healing spire. And about to be 5 power nodes to 0, and he did manage to get Vet 1 off of those Sentinels as well. Yeah, Nakamura hasn't actually moved from his base for a couple of minutes. He really can't fight this army at the moment. Got his Voridus leader coming out. Didn't look like he went in Vig earlier on. We saw the infusion wake actually coming out. There we go. A shroud in the mix. That'll help deal with the Chosen. It's all you need. 1 shroud. Blocks Chosen shots. I'm going to be getting engagement coming down here. Nakamura is in the choke point though. If there's a beam of any kind here, look at those chopper rams going down on these Marauders. There comes the Shroud healing here. Probably an invid coming down now. His leaders here got most of his army at the back, not actually fighting. And there's the beam on the choke point. Look at that, they're all grouped up. Everything gets killed pretty much. A lot of red bar units. Kills a lot of Marauders. The rest are grunts that are left. However, big fight going down now. The Chosen are actually backing away. Fusion weight coming down to slow the army. Nakamura regroups his reinforcements from the back, pushing up. Plasma mines coming down. They're going to be exploding immediately. And there is a push from Naka chasing this army down. Voridus has lost his shield. However, that is a beefy health bar he has there. Chosen still has a shield, still vet 1. Palmo's losing a lot of units here. A lot of red bars. This healers onto the Voridus hero. Trox is weak. He's going to be running away. Trox falls first. Voridus here is weak as well. Voridus goes down as well. The bulwark coming down late from Palmos isn't going to save his Chosen. And it looks like he is going to lose this fight to basically grunts. .41 population for Palmos. A lot of hunters here. Grunts aren't really going to have a lot of base damage, so Palmos shouldn't be in too much trouble here since he has 5 power nodes. He has an upgraded base. It's like he might... No, he just still has the War Council as well. So he can rebuild that Chosen as quickly as possible. Arensi, it's called breathing through your nose, man. More harassment from Nakamura. Again, look at his economy. Good Gwen drop there in the middle. Still pretty even at the moment. I mean, Nakamura seems to be winning the fights, but Palmos just has his Expo built, 5 power nodes. And obviously, as we all know, grunts are horrible at retaking power nodes. Okay, so let's see how many attempts it takes for him to actually take the node. The grunt's going to be sat here for a while. He's still trying to take it. It's just impossible, bro. There we go, finally. That mini base is going to get taken down. Palmos has a nice scout on both of these expos in case Naka decides to take one. So Nakamura is going to be going into Tech 3. Possibly some nice little rafts coming out for him, which is going to help a lot. The Chosen just 2 seconds out now. A lot of NGs now coming out for Palmos as well. Help heal up his army. Obviously, he has the advantage of the NG bubbles, the 40% damage reduction, where Nakamura does not. Only has the goo drop. He actually went drop 2. He's going to be dropping in a Wraith there. Man, a Wraith and a Ballista back just got dropped in. They don't even get vet. Drop sucks. Imagine a vet 1 Ballista back and Wraith. It'd be so much better. Another little engagement going to be coming down on this bridge like we saw last time. Naka walks pretty much into his death. The Shroud's going to get picked off. The Blisterback set up at the back. Wybly going down by the Voridus hero. But Naka is pretty much backing his army off. Possible Cataclysm set up here. But Palmos has a bulwark. He should have teleport by now. And Voridus getting picked off. Down to half health. Forced to run away, but the Chosen shots are slowing him. The Angie's going to be pushing forward to help heal these Reavers at the front. The Ballista Bag gets picked off. Nakamura does have a shield that he can retreat to, but the army from Palmos is getting stronger and stronger now. Naka is on Wraiths, but... No, Palmos is on Wraiths as well. Yeah, this is definitely going in Palmos' favour now. Just had full map control this whole time. has the base, has the better army, and the Erad is going to be coming down onto the shield as well. Takes that down fast, and now the army is just going to get shredded by what Moes has here. This series is going to be going down to 1-1. Borodus falls, Nakamura down to 13 population and a dream. Not a lot he can do here. The Cataclysm goes down. The Bulwark is going to be going on top of the army. He's going to move out of that. Then he uses teleport anyway. Fair enough. Probably could have used them the other way around, but it looks like he's won the game anyway, and he's going to tie the series up at 1-1. It's a great end-to-end battle. Overall, it looks like Moes had lost early in that game with the Borodus push, losing his Atriox Chosen, losing that upgraded generator, but stealing Borodus's mini base with the counter push in the raid camp really set Naka back, and then Moes securing all of the power nodes and a base, getting the Chosen to Vet 1, managed to brute force his way to victory there. So now on to game number 3. It's going to be taking place on Rift. Do you want to keep that sword, zombie? Game number 3. Both players going to be swapping to UNSC for this game. Nakamura going to be pulling out the Captain Cutter. Palmar's going to be going Anders. Anders vs Cutter is always an interesting matchup, especially on Rift. Obviously, early game with the ODST drop. If Moes doesn't play it safe enough, Naka can take a huge lead, a huge advantage on Tech 1. But after that, if he chooses to go Kodiaks, when those Kodiaks start coming out into the Super Sentinel, it can be really difficult for Cutter to get back in the game. So we got a double marine start from Moes here, and we got a jackrabbit start from Nakamura. It's going to help him get to the side power bundles a lot quicker than Moes. So Marine's doing a little dance back and forth, going to be picking up that mini base and instantly going across to the right side power. That's got okay. So we have Armory 5th coming out for Moes. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting anything coming out of Nakamura in terms of production, just marine spam. So that Douglas might be difficult for Naka to deal with. Nothing too crazy going on in the early game so far from these two players. Just going to be securing their first power node. That Jackrabbit is going to be coming into scout. Naka's going to be getting a good scout off there. I don't think Moes managed to get a scout on Naka as of yet, no. But the Marine is slyly coming in from the left flank. Naka is now going to be swapping to an armory after scouting the armory and the Douglas coming out for Moes. There's going to be some early map pressure from both players here. Going to be taking an engagement. Obviously, Marines vs Douglas isn't going to go down too well for Nakamura. So he's choosing to back off. Didn't manage to secure the middle power node either during that process. So Moes should be able to secure that. And looks like he's gearing up to take that right side one as well. Do have grenade for Nakamura here. And he is massing Marines. Hijack. Yeah, he doesn't have his Spartan yet. He's going to be researching the upgrade for the Spartan first. Obviously, with R&D 1 and 2, which is generally the leader point order for Anders, Moes is going to have his upgrades a lot faster than Naka is. At a cheaper cost as well. Not as cheap as they used to be. Second generator coming up for Moes. And looks like he left the central power node for Nakamura to take, but he is taking the two side ones. Naka's going to be using that raid 1 and probably raid 2. Yeah, raid 2 there to deny the power node from Moes. It's a weak Marine. Throws this grenade off before he dies. This is a very annoying Marine in this garrison from Nakamura. Like both players are creeping up to third point as well. Moes slightly ahead. Yeah, he's making a push here. Comes in for Moes. Misses the slam there. Kind of tries to preempt where Naka's walking. But he's going to chase down most of this army. ODST still isn't up, so he's going to lose most of these Marines before that actually comes up. Probably should have waited a few seconds to actually get that drop before engaging. His Spartan's here though as well. So now he can start pushing up. He's almost got it, and a nice ODST Spartan Slam combo would kill a lot of this army. Do have two turrets on the main base. So Moes, he's just going to retreat. Naka does have 1200 blue. Moes doesn't have any. Good slam going down there, and the grenades to follow up on this army, losing a lot of Marines. And there goes the ODST, but the Spartan jumps out of it. Counters with a slam of his own. He's got the turrets here to protect him as well. Should probably pick off a couple of these ODSTs. He has the shield on his Spartan. The man's going to go down onto the garage. Moes does get tech too. These turrets have shields, and a third turret is going to be coming up. Did deny one of the garages, loses an ODST squad, but he is going to be forced to back off. Sneaky little expo from Moes on this side over here. Not really something you want to do, because if Naka does amass an army and pushes that, there's nothing Moes can really do to defend it. Naka got better hippie. He's been practicing a lot. And we're about to see Nakamura with 5 power nodes to 0 again. But Rocket Douglas is here to save the day. Another leader point for Moes. Not bad. It's Kodiaks. I won't be on tomorrow. It's Father's Day. The Spartan and the ODSTs are going to be harassing the mini base of power mode, and it does have an upgraded pad on it as well. But now the double garage is here. The Kodiaks are on the way out. The expos have been upgraded, And Douglas is harassing the Expo of Nakamura as well. We got Nakamura behind on leader points, but he finally has that up. Gonna pick off that mini base. Probably gonna be an archer missiles from him. The Kodiak's now set up. Did I just see a Cyclops drop? Drop turret. Okay, this boy be tripping. He used the drop turret just to help deal with the Spartan harassing his base here, since his army is way out of position. Kodiak's now going to be helping defend these power nerds. Nakamura still has no idea about this base, and he's about to get turrets on there. He could keep harassing and poking at this base with his Spartan. There's no reason for him to run away. It looks like he lost his shield. So he's just going to get that back up and probably push back. Kodiak does get jacked by Jerome there. And there we go. Dougie is back with his rocket launcher and his shield. Combat tech coming out from Nakamura and threw his nades down as well. ODST drop coming down, but they don't manage to stun the Spartan. Which means he's going to get his slammer away. Oh, the mine's going down and he's caught in an assassination. He's going to get out of there though. Already used his slam, but he is super weak. Lost his shield. ODST is going to be chasing him down. He should be able to get to the garrison and clean up most of this army, but he's probably going to lose his life here. Oh, you should have just stayed in the garrison. You were dead anyway. Prolongs your life a little bit longer. A sniper and a nightingale coming out for Nakamura. He's trying to find Moes' base. He scouted 2 of his expo points, but not the base he actually has over here with 3 turrets on. Very sneaky by Moes. And now he's going to be picking up this one. So Naka might just think he's got a late base or something here. These power nodes, however, just keep swapping and swapping and swapping. A couple of Kodiaks being sat here in front of Moes' base, not actually locking them down. Mo's doing a really good job, actually, at the moment. That sneaky expo has definitely helped him. Now with the Kodiak set up, Naka can't really push with the army comp he has. He's gone into snipers, marines, nightingales, and the Super Sentinel is not far away. Obviously, he went Sentinel Synergy though, or Sentinel Beacon. So he won't have the shield for the Sentinel if he does choose to do it. And here comes Douglas, 2-shot in the snipers. Kodiaks are in range. Dougie is going to lose his shield. We have a couple of Hornets here, but Douglas can deal with those pretty well. Drop 2 is going to be going down on Douglas as well. This is a lot of Kodiaks, so Douglas is going to fall, but he'll be back to a TV screen near you in the next 30 to 40 seconds. Don't worry about that, folks. See what's happening over here. We have a nice ODST drop on the base. There is 3 turrets. Looks like a couple of pads are being killed. Similar population for both players, but the Kodiaks are kind of out of reach. I mean, these 3 Hornets are going to be doing a lot of damage actually at the moment. Moes does not have combat tech for these Marines. Losing an ODST squad here. More mines going down on this base. Naka actually doing a pretty good job. We're harassing the garage now. Probably should kill this one. If he moves the Hornets to this one, the Nightingale can heal him up and he can pick off another Kodiak as well, but he's shooting to fight the Marines with Red Bar Hornets. Not the best decision. But looks like his care set is engaged elsewhere. The Super Sentinel comes down. Has no shield. The heal comes down for Naka with the ODST Assault Group. This base is one shot as well because of all those mines. The Sentinel won't be able to kill this army. Moes should save his health and back off. Just accept you're going to lose this base. Get your other base upgraded. He might lose his Super Sentinel if he's not careful. That base does fall, and Moes does not manage to recycle any of his pads either. Super Sentinel, Red Bar, going to be backing off back to Moes' side of the map here. Armory coming back up, so Douglas is not going to be out anytime soon. And Nakamura pretty much coming out on top there. Jerome's going to be chasing him down with that big dick Spartan laser. Now he's going to get pelted by Kodiaks, but the Super Sentinel is going to escape to the loving arms of the Nightingale. Spartan going to be stealing another Kodiak. The shield has now been picked up for this Super Sentinel. And the Spartan's going to fall anyway. He did try. And now this Super Sentinel, because he managed to save it, is going to be extremely nasty and difficult for Nakamura to deal with. It's like he's trying to make a swap to air. He's got vultures coming out. It's going to be the play against the Sentinel. A couple of vulture shots will actually kill that thing. So it just has to be careful. And the game is still tied at this moment. Moes picking up his third base of the match now. Still has Kodiaks with Wolverines. Picking up the fourth base as well. Can Naka see this? He has scouted it. You can see it with the Wolverine. Send Jerome over there. Wolverine's going to get hijacked by Douglas here. Vulture missile inbound, and Dougie is gone. Douglas has left the building. Super Sentinel coming to the main base, which has no turrets, but there is 3 vultures here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 4 vulture missiles. He's going to get a 5th one off. Boom. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Nightingale's fall as well. He's going to be forced to back off. I think he's used all of his vulture missiles, but the Super Sentinel, remember the speed was nerfed. Might not be able to get away. The slam from Jerome. Doing some extra DPS. Oh, and the missile's locked on. The missile is inbound. The tracking missile, the heat seeker. Can it kill the Sentinel? It's on its way. It's going to hit, but the Super Sentinel survives with the tiniest little bit of health. Yeah, I thought that was like a Hornet or something coming to kill it, but it's not. It's just a little Nightingale trying to save the day, and Moes survives with the skin of his teeth. Shield comes back up, can retreat to home base, get some Nightingale, tender loving tummy care, and heal back up for his next attack. But all of a sudden, the Super Sentinel does not look so deadly in this meta with the army of vultures. being in place. Nice little ODST drop coming down on the base of Palmos, the third base in fact, and this is going to get killed. Lost the base on Naka's side, now he's losing his third base over here, while Naka picks up the third base and makes a big vulture push onto his other base. The missile's going down. Looks like Naka might be securing victory here. This base is going to drop so quickly. Oh my god, that is absolutely disgusting. Please nerf liability vultures, thanks. Gonna hijack one of the vultures. Super Sentinels here. Close air support coming down for Nakamura. Help him in this engagement. Gonna force the army off because that Super Sentinel could probably take down a lot of these vultures before the missiles are back up. See, we got the Kodiak still. Looks like there's only one Kodiak left. Heal coming down for Nakamura. Another ODST assault group. The Super Sentinel is going to be forced to back away. Moes is going to resign. And game number 3 is going to be going to Nakamura. Spam some cut alive, cut OP, please nerf in the chat. Good series so far between these two players. End to end in pretty much all 3 of the games. Game number 4 going to be going down on Mirage. And it is a reverse of the Frontier game. We have Atriox going to be playing against Voridus here. Now, the question is, can Moes do what Naka couldn't do? And can Naka do what Moes did? Win. Alright, we got a chopper opener from both players. Nakamura immediately going to be going to his left mini base. Obviously, he is Atriox, so he needs to pick these up as quickly as possible, and that is the mini base that Moes is going to as well. Mirage is always tough against the Voridus, because your mini bases are so far away. From your main base to be able to defend even if you do pick them up. So this mini base is actually going to get stolen by Moes. We did see him open a triple harvester for Nakamura as well. Triple harvester also for Moes. Normally that's just to pick up as many mini bases as you can. But Naka's quickly going to realise that this one has been swooped from under his feet. We're getting a harvester going down on there. Moes going to be securing the second one on his side. Most likely a third one in a second as well. You could see the fear in the chopper's eyes as Naka quickly realises that he's losing all of the mini bases that he goes to. Third one picked up for Moes now. Naka, if he goes to the middle, probably needs to pick it up, to be honest. As long as he knows there's not a raid camp on here, you could probably hold the middle and the left side. It's just then worrying about your main base from a flank. And that's a good placement to stop any kinds of flanks. Unless of the jump at brute glitch where if you actually jump over mines, they detonate, which is hilarious. But he's going to be going chosen, and we have 3 choppers, 4 choppers out for Moes now, so looks like he's going to be going for the chopper play. 3v2 here. Could pick off some early numbers. Chopper's picking off a lot of grunts there. Chosen is not out yet. Six, 7, 8 choppers, 9 choppers from Moes. Second generator on his way up. It's looking good for him so far. The Chosen is out. He's going to be pushing towards the choppers by himself. Without his upgrades, 4 seconds, 3 seconds out, cannot engage yet. I struggle to engage that. Does has plasma mines. So didn't go countermeasures because there's nothing on the power node. Looks like he went plasma mines and fortifications. Second generator coming up now. These grunts just getting completely picked off. Naka can't build the numbers of grunts to be able to get grunt mine. Needs to lock this base. He's not locking it, therefore that grunt is going to die. And now Moes picking up the central mini base as well. Big struggle for Naka here. I mean, the stutter rams go down on the Chosen. It's going to stop him from shooting. The Gren drop going on him. This Chosen ain't going to survive much longer. He can't even get a shot off. Cannot even get a shot off. Look at these rams. Perfection from Moes. The Chosen has not shot a single bullet here. He's about to die. There's enough choppers to deal with him. The Chosen falls, and Nakamura finds himself in a very, very difficult spot as Moes looks to secure every mini base on the map. And Nakamura's just going to resign, give up this game, take the series to 2-2. And we're going to be going down to the 5th and final game on Vault. See what leaders are going to be coming out with here. Colony versus Yap Yap. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. I would probably say Moes wins this on this map as Colony versus Yap Yap, especially because I don't think Naka's really got Yap Yap down to a T as of yet. He's a very good leader, but I think he just probably lose to Colony on this map in general anyway. Also, you can kill the Hunter Captain. Naka's going to be opening up Chopper, so that's going to set him back on mini bases early on. Got the chopper here, going to be picking off one of Power Moes' grunts. Nothing he can do about that. Will he be able to shoot the Sentinels? He does get the shot off on the Sentinels. And suicide himself, but at least he's going to deny that power for Naka for the time being. Did get a mine go down next to this power node here. Not the best placement to be able to stop this grunt from taking the power, but the chopper is going to be getting aggressive, pushing up to the power here. Should be able to get another grunt kill there. When did you become a substorm? Is that gifted? Both players going to be picking up a double mini base here. Nakamura instantly puts down a raid camp. Power Moes doing exactly the same. We're going to be getting Goliaths. And they're going to be trading mini bases, to be fair. Power Moes has the right side of the map. Naka has the left. Needs to be wary of this raid camp for Power Moes. So he's going double raid camp. That's going to be a lot of Goliaths. Hasn't scouted it yet. Has a lot of fodder there. Has scouted the main. Sees no production there. The chopper's wrapping round. We got surprise part in mind. 2 is ready. There we go. He's just picked that up. Oh, grunt mines as well from Power Moes. So he's going to be getting Goliaths with grunts and grunt mine. So, I mean, what's y'all going to do? Build choppers? Double raid camp coming from Naka as well. We've got grunt riders coming out. That is a nice double mine placement. I love that. Might not do as much damage as he wants though. One Goliath. Oh my god, one Goliath tanked both mines. That's fucking hilarious. One Goliath tanks 2 surprise mines. Yeah, suicide grunts from Power Moes. I mean, fodder is obviously 3 units, but your army gets trapped and absolutely swarmed. Second generator coming up for Nakamura now. Has 3 grunt riders, 23 fodder, the magic number. Suicide grunt's coming in and he's actually splitting his fodder here. Obviously, you want to keep those 3 units alive. Grunt lives matter and all that. More Suis coming out. 3 Goliaths. They're going to be taking the power node in the center here. Wait for the perfect time to use the suicide grunt. Killing a lot of fodder there, including the vet free fodder. Gonna deny the power node. Oh, good suicide grunt to take down 2 grunt riders there. Goliath's just gonna finish that up. Heal gonna be going down on the center as well. His army's going to be chasing the grunt riders down. So we've got grunt riders versus Goliaths fighting here. The grunt riders getting absolutely creamed. Got level 2 mine back and ready. I mean, he's so close to shade turret drop. I would have just waited for that. He's going to get a good connection on 1, but I would have honestly waited for the shade turret drop. Dropped it with the mines. You'd have killed most of this. There you go. Heavy grunts now coming down. Drop the shade turret, stun a lot of these units, clean them up. They might actually be too close to the mini base to actually do that now. Oh, he's going to be going beam. That beam had a nice drop on 4 Goliaths there. Yeah, he lost 4 Goliaths to that beam. There's the base damage gone. But I reckon he could have done a lot more damage with the mine shade drop combo if he'd have just waited those extra seconds. Army Goliath's going to be pushing up to the main base. There's only 1 turret here. It's going to be a late scout depending on where that fodder goes. Naka sees it. He's way out of position. This is going to be nasty because Moes is going to have a Goliath drop as well. Naka can go tech 2. Moes cannot. He's just getting up his second generator. And here comes the Goliath drop on his generators. He's going to lose both gens here. There's no way he gets back in time. Goliaths just output too much damage. Turrets do fuck all to them. Look at this. Look at this fucking shit. His arm is still in the way. Yab has no mobility. It's an absolute massacre of building destruction here. It's like an earthquake just happened on Nakamura's base. They can probably kill the other pad as well if he wanted to. Nakamura gets tech 2, but loses everything. That is disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Yikes! You did get a small counter push with 2 Grunt Riders. They did manage to take a mini base for themselves. However, goddamn, base got stripped. Moes can now go tech 2. Nakamura has no generators. Just the 2 power nerds. And more Goliath's going to be taking down a double mini base there. Oh, he has a gen over here. Yikes. Guess what the next target for the Goliaths are? Right on cue, the Goliaths arrive at the mini base with the gen on. Personally, yeah, he's wasting 500 on this. He should just either recycle this or wait for it to die and then just build one for 200. Yeah. Hope he recycles it. Yeah, just in time. He's going to manage to kill the double over here, though. More Goliaths at his minis now as well. Very tough for Naka to deal with. We're getting an expo built for Moes here, and the War Council coming up. Taunt immediately being researched, and we have a shield turret on the main base. So that means Naka can't do some grunts from above counterplay here. Everything counts when you're behind. The Heavy Grunt manages to kill the Goliath in a 1v1 and get Vet 1 off it as well. The Goliath's now pushing back up to the main base. I mean, you got 2 turrets, but it ain't gonna do shit. There's another Goliath drop coming in. I mean, it's not only about getting 100, 150 back. It's about the fact that he rebuilt a generator for 500 blue when he could have recycled it, got the money back, and then rebuilt one for 200. Beam coming down for Naka, but again, not doing anything to these Goliaths. Heals down on top of them. Gonna lose a heavy pad there. Dude, you literally have to like commit a whole army to defense to deal with this. 2 heavy pads go down again. Probably gonna get the generator as well. This is just a really tough spot for Nakamura. Hunter Captain's out now too. Shed drop coming down, but again his army is his base is being fucking raped. He doesn't have the money to get shielded, to be honest, Reagan. Been busy trying to build an army. Left with 3 pads on the main base now, but it is game number 5, so if this was any other game in the series, we would probably see Naka resign by now, but he's going to hold on. Rebuilding his base. We got a couple of mines on the bridge. Probably need to be positioned more towards his gens. Rangers now here with the Hunter Captain for Moes, and it just gets harder and harder for Nakamura. Yeah, he didn't have a second gen at the time. Army gets completely wiped. Double mines, plus another double mine on the bridge. Only really going to do a lot of damage when they're grouped together though, and the Rangers can see them. Gunstone above level 1 is ready. Expo is upgraded for Moes as well. He's going to be forced to use this on defense because he has nothing to hold this. Oh, and the Big Daddy devastating host drop comes down for Moes as well. So Moes played that extremely well, and Moes is going to win the series 3-2 against Nakamura. What an absolute clusterfuck of a series, Jesus Christ. Those were some good games.